Hey folks, I'm Josh Browning and I'm running for mayor of St. Albans in 2024. I don't want to spoil anything for you, so let's just get into it here.
And I'm concerned about the safety of my neighborhood. My cat recently went outside for a few moments, our cat, and he was on his porch, and two dogs came and killed him. This was not the first time that they've done that. They killed around 10, and they live on Cedar Lane. They've been being vicious, and they actually often, they will come at you. I talked to I think Officer Moore is what I call him.
Yes.
He told me that they have been told to muzzle the dogs and build a special kennel, and they haven't. They won't keep the dogs in. I'm completely okay with fines, of course, but I'm concerned because they're not just attacking cats, they're also going for humans, going on others' property. Elizabeth lost 2 cats to the dog, and this has been going on for about 4 years now.
The dog bit me,
Pardon?
and the dog bit me when I was trying to rescue my cat.
And Officer Moore told us that in Morgantown, one of the dogs bit someone else. I walked my dog around the neighborhood before, and they tried to attack me, and I had to pick him up and run. So they're just going on other people's property. And I'm honestly concerned about kids because, I mean, if they're willing to go towards you when you're with your animal, I'm worried that they're gonna go for someone else. I'm not saying to euthanize them, I'm not for that, but I'm just concerned if I feel as if they need to be rehomed, possibly. I mean, what if a child is, trying to defend their cat and then they get killed? That's drastic, I know, I don't wanna say that, but, yeah. But it's just, I don't feel safe walking my dog. She doesn't feel safe walking her dog around the neighborhood, and the owner simply is not listening. So I don't know if there's a way that you could help give us a direction on what to do here, or.
What was the address?
Okay.
Okay, so long and the short of it is there's a neighborhood that's being terrorized, basically, by a couple of dogs. Yeah. Just wait. It gets good.
Well, with the court, and there's this,
I know.
I don't wanna, I can say his name, but you want me to say the owner's name?
His name is Marcel Lazar.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was supposed to be.
Marcel.
And they,
Councilman Nunn.
Has this, in the last 3 months, gotten better? I mean, the dog's not running loose as bad?
no, we actually,
Well-
sorry.
Okay, what the police and what the humane officer, he was supposed to, and I thought it had been better, because I haven't had the complaints I used to get about the dogs running the street as much. I realized there had been a problem in the past year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever there is.
Okay. You're sitting there and you're asking about, has anything changed in the last 3 months? Never mind that this has been going on for 4 years. What about the previous 45 months? Do they not count for anything?
But I thought it was getting better, but I have talked to Marcel, which I know personally, and
Well, there's your problem.
he has plans, and I won't say that's honest, it's gonna happen, but he's gonna euthanize the dog that's doing all the killing. There are 2 dogs, and one of them is doing the killing, and the other one's his partner, I guess.
Well, I don't want, not to speak, but she
Do what now?
saw, not to speak against
I
you.
saw both.
Not to speak against him. No offense, ma'am, who I'm trying to keep anonymous here because privacy. I think a lot of the problems that's going on with this town is because nobody's speaking against these people. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, one killed one of her cats and then the other killed one of her
Well,
cats.
I'm just going by what I was told.
Okay, I understand.
And if possible, both of them are.
I just took the dogs home last week. That's the problem, is a lot of us run them home, we have them follow them home because we didn't want this to happen to our cats.
Yeah, what
And then it
happened,
did
what
happen.
happened in the last month was he was out of town and somebody was taking,
The last month, it's been going on for 4 years. What's the last month got to do with it? Okay, that's 1 out of 48 months. The first, like I said before, do the previous 47 months not count for anything? Oh, just wait.
care of the dogs and let the dogs out.
His wife, yeah.
And, that's not an excuse.
Yes.
But he had been trying to control the dog, and I think he's under the influence or of the police and the humane officer that something is definitely gonna be done now.
Yeah. Chief, we just, all I gotta say about this, we gotta get aggressive on this case. I know you mentioned to me earlier.
He's been cited and pled to it, but this is just a recurring issue.
Right.
And I understood he was out of town, which has kind of hindered this, but I will speak with more tomorrow. And ultimately, I mean, bare minimum, he's looking at civil issues, but the safety of the public out there. This is the first I've been made aware of in my role, but we did make attempts to contact him, so he was out of town last week.
Yes, I know Marcel, and I run into
I'm shocked. I really am. First Randy, and now this Marcel guy. Friends like these, right, Scott?
to him about 3 times a year. If I see him, I will tell him, but Jeff needs to get on this hard and heavy. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Moore had told me that he was gonna make sure that the dogs were properly quarantined in their home, that they were not to be allowed out of the home unless they were leashed and muzzled.
But that it's hard for him to do that, man.
Yeah.
I understand that.
He's one person with 6,500 homes, but
Y'all remember the little girl with the pig who wasn't bothering anybody? How long did it take them to take the pig away from the little girl?
Right. and I
what we
understand
need
that.
to do,
Can I finish, please?
well, what I was gonna tell you all, if you all ever see them out and about without a leash, and
I mean, here's some dogs that have been terrorizing a neighborhood for 4 years. And coincidentally, the owner knows the mayor. I mean, and then you got a little girl that had a pet pig that wasn't bothering anybody. And you wouldn't let the little girl have her pig. Meanwhile, Mrs. James gets to keep her hog. I guess some animals are more equal than others.